Hi everyone. Everyone say hi to little one. Look at her and her little. Can we just, before I start this video, talk about how cute she looks in her little hoodie that she has. She looks so cute in her hoodie. So, I wanted to do this video, to first of all say Happy Thanksgiving to everyone. Happy Thanksgiving. Happy Thanksgiving. So just want to tell you guys, that is not a normal thing for me. Around the holidays, holidays have always been pretty difficult for me. So I've never really ever gotten into the holidays or anything. So yeah, you would never hear me say Happy Thanksgiving, Merry Christmas, Happy New Year's, any of that stuff. So around the holidays, I would get really depressed. And as you guys already know, if you've been watching my videos and have been following me for a little while, depression is something that I've dealt with since I was a kid. So yeah, the holidays have always been rough for me. They were good when I had my dad in my life, and my dad lived with me and everything. And so I had like that family member finally to spend holidays with and celebrate the holidays with. But after my dad passed away, that's when the holidays got hard for me again. He passed away in September, which was the very beginning of the start of holiday season. So starting September is when the depression would start hitting. I had my dad's birthday in September. He passed away in September. And, you know, just that whole night of the incident of when he passed away and everything, I'd have to relive that all the time. So then we had Halloween next, and then Thanksgiving, and then Christmas. So as you guys know, this time of the year is just difficult for me. And no matter how hard I would try, I just could not fight the depression. And it was just something that I dealt with really, really, really hard. So on this journey that I'm on, you guys know, the whole point of me traveling the states and going to be with Mother Nature and all the states and everything is because I'm trying to work on myself and trying to get myself happy again. And it's been doing a pretty good job so far. So, but that's the number one reason that I chose to just go start traveling and living in my Jeep, was because I needed to work on myself. I needed to come to terms with a lot of things, and I needed to have that happy Sarah. And honestly, I don't think in all my whole entire life I've ever truly been that happy Sarah. So yeah, so everyone knows how I feel about Mother Nature. I love Mother Nature, and I just feel at peace when I'm around her. And so it's been very nice and not stressful doing what I'm doing. Since I started the travels in my Jeep and going to explore nature and everything in all the states in just my Jeep and my little one here, I haven't had one depressed moment yet. So that's been huge, because before I left Moab to get on the road and start traveling in just my Jeep, I started dealing with depression again. And I never shared it with anybody, didn't let you guys know or anything, because it's something, you know, if you've ever battled depression, you always try to hide it. And that I'm pretty good at hiding that. But when I'm laying down in my bed at night and inside my RV all by myself, it's hard. So yeah, before I left Moab, I was dealing with the depression again. Hey, stop it, no more, no barking. But since I've left, I have not let myself get stressed out or depressed, not one single time. So this has been a great decision that I've done. Now, I know I've had a little setbacks a little bit, like, you know, the Jeep issue. I had to stop in Houston, Texas to get some work done on my Jeep. And my aunt lives in Houston, so thought it would just be smart to spend some time with her. She is my favorite human. So I've decided that it was smart, since it was so close to Thanksgiving, for me to actually stay and spend Thanksgiving with my aunt also. So yeah, so I'm still in this big city and still in this house, but it was smart for me to do it. So I didn't want to get back on the road, and as much as I love being in nature and everything, these holidays are a trigger for me. They're a trigger for my depression. And when I go through my depression, it's pretty bad. So I didn't want to be alone on the holidays somewhere in the middle of nature and just get depressed and have to deal with that. So I've been doing so good so far, and I just didn't want that to happen again. So yeah, I mean, like, it's a little backstory real quick, you know, like I've talked about it in my videos before. I grew up in the foster care system and group home system. I was in foster care and group homes for 14 years of my childhood life, you know, and just a whole bunch of other stuff. So I've never really had that true family growing up or anything. So I never really had those holidays with family. And to me, holidays mean spending time with your family. That's what holidays mean to me. It doesn't mean anything about gifts or anything like that. It's spending it with your family. And growing up, I never had that. You know, when I met my dad for the very first time 15 years ago, that was the first time I had that. And so every single holiday after meeting him, we did those traditions, and we were together for every Thanksgiving and every Christmas. And we also made a tradition that we had started, that every New Year's Eve we would go watch the fireworks on the Strip in Vegas and bring the New Year's in together. And then after it hit midnight and the fireworks were over, I would take him home, and then I'd go meet some friends and I'd go party it up. But that was a tradition I had with my dad since day one that I met him. And then my aunt, I know I talk about her all the time and her being my favorite human and everything. But I didn't get close to her until shortly after I met my dad, because I was enjoying having that family. So as you can imagine, after my dad passed, I didn't have that anymore. And the depression just came back around these holidays. So I just wanted to share with you guys what I was doing. I will be here still in this big city for Thanksgiving. And I'm doing it because I don't want my depression to come back again during these holidays. And like I said, it will be a trigger. I know it will be. So I just think it's smart. You know, I'm doing this whole journey of making me happy again and trying to work on leaving my past in my past, and, you know, coming to terms with things and stuff, and just being happy again. And I feel like one of those things in me being happy again is going to be, I need to make myself happy. Hey, stop it. No. I need to make myself happy again around the holidays. So, hey, enough. So yeah, I will, because I know that there was one person that left a little comment on one of my videos. Oh, you're supposed to be living in your Jeep and traveling around the States, but you're in a house. Doesn't look like you're doing that. I've been honest about everything that I'm doing, everything. I don't try to make it seem like I'm doing something and not doing it. I am honest about everything. There's no reason for me to be dishonest and hide things. So I want to let you guys know what's going on. I am actually leaving the day after Thanksgiving, and we'll be getting on the road, back on the road. And I already have my route planned out and things that I'm going to go see. And I'm getting back on the road to go do my exploring in nature and go find my peace and happiness and everything in nature. And I'm going to do that the day after Thanksgiving. I will be back here to my aunt's house, though, for Christmas and New Year's Eve. So I don't have to deal with being alone somewhere for those holidays and my depression coming back because I'm by myself. So I will be back here for Christmas and New Year's. And I've decided the tradition that I had with my dad for New Year's Eve, bringing in the New Year in with him every year, I've decided to do that with my aunt every year now. So that's what's going on. And now I'm going to share a couple of pictures with you guys of the only family that I have left right now. I have my aunt and I have my two cousins, which are her sons. And one of my cousins has his boyfriend, which is kind of like which is our family. And then my other cousin has his wife, which is family also. And then my aunt has her husband, which of course is family too. So I still have a little family left. Oh, and by the ways, I just sent off the DNA kit. I did DNA testing and I've sent that off and hoping that I can find some of my dad's family now. One thing I've always wanted in my whole entire life was to have family. I have my little one. She's my family. So anyways, just wanted to tell you guys that, give you a little update, and tell you guys happy Thanksgiving. Take this day, this week, these holidays, and make sure you spend them with your family and enjoy every minute of spending that with your family. Cherish those moments. Even if you have like little issues with your family, because I know a lot of people have issues with their family and a little arguing and stuff like that. Always remember, when it comes down to it, they're family. Be lucky you have family, because I didn't. Happy Thanksgiving! Happy Thanksgiving! Yay! Yay! Bye-bye! Mm-hmm.